I do. It's nice to have you guys back again. And yes, it feels good to be back. I'm very nervous, but what can I do? Anyways, guys, if you've forgotten to subscribe, please make sure that you do that. Comment, like, and share this video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a little snippet about my life back when I was young. This is going to be like a little story time. I was going to go live, but I cannot go live, so I'm just going to do this like kind of live, but I would upload it after. I don't know what's wrong with the Wi-Fi. But anyways, guys, welcome to my little new kitchen, and I'm just going to tell you guys a little story about when I had a boyfriend just last year. So basically, I after the summer, it was one of those midterm holidays when my friend was like, "Hey, say hi to me, come and visit me." So I told my friend, "Oh, she's having her birthday. Actually, she was having her birthday, and she was like, I should come." So I was like, "Okay, let me go." So my mom dropped me off, and then the evening of the birthday, after the whole party and everything, I noticed how I just like, who is this? Who is this? But I was like, you know what? I'm not. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't really. I paid attention, so I paid attention to that. So basically, when it gets there, I didn't know what it was like. Okay, then she did. And then I said hi, blah, blah, blah. The party continued. And then I was like, I was about to go. And then he was not like, he now started talking to me. I was like, "Oh, why are you going?" I'm like, "Because I have to go." And then he was not like, don't go, don't go. You know, the party is just getting started. They're bringing more food. There's going to be suya. I'm like, well, my mom just called me and she's leaving work to come and get me, her and my dad. So then my friend now took me to the corner. I was like, "I don't go now, though it's going to be late, blah, blah, blah." And then I was like, okay, so what should I do? She was like, just stay, just stay. I was like, yo, my mom has to pick me up. My mom doesn't play. She does not play that. Like, I can't even go for parties. So she was like, "Don't worry, I'll talk to your mom." So basically, I called my mom and then I was like, "Hey mom, how far are you? Blah, blah, blah." And then finally, she just took my phone and she was like, "Good evening, ma. And this and that friend." And then she said her name. I don't like, for privacy purposes, I'm not going to mention her name. And then she was like that my mom should please allow her to, like, allow me to stay, and that can my mom get me tomorrow or another time. And my mom explained to her that we were traveling the next day, so what would she like to be done, and she's not going to be back in like about a week. Then she was like, "Oh, that's fine, I'm always lonely anyway. Oh mommy, please let her stay." So when she said let her stay, I thought that okay, for the party. Maybe she gave me back the phone. My mom was like, "Your friend said that you would like to stay there. Do you want to, or you want me to come and still get you?" I was like, "Stay for how long?" She was like, we are traveling tomorrow and everything. So I was like, "Oh damn." Then my mom was like, "No, it's okay if you want to stay. That's fine. Have fun." In my head, I'm like, when did my mom start telling me to have fun? She's like, "Have fun. It's okay. Have fun." I was like, "Oh, okay, mommy. Thank you." So I was happy because I kind of felt like, okay, sleepovers, stuff like that. When I was young, I really used to like that. And to some extent, I don't know if I like that anymore. I like trips, like to travel, but to have people in my space or to be around people for too long, I'm gonna be very honest, I don't really like too much crowd anymore, and I just like to be at home. I'm actually dressed up to go out now. I didn't I'm late, but I just wanted to make sure that I just put out content for you guys. Anyways, back to my story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And also, please comment down below if you'd like me to talk about more topics or any other thing that you guys would like me to share. Back to the story. So my mom let me stay, and I was there, and then I followed her home. We had sleepover. The party was nice. And then I just noticed he kept staring at me. So about 2 or 3 days in, I think he was in SS1 or something like that. Me, I was just in GS2. 3 days in, she was like, "Oh, you remember I told you that my cousin liked you, blah blah blah. You know, you asked me he was staring at you, blah blah blah. Okay, he asked me for your number. Do you mind if I give him, blah blah blah?" So this guy just, I don't know what it was back then, those days. I feel like Nigerian guys back then, they had this. I don't know, maybe they used to buy poems or poems. I know how to pronounce a poem, Poems. Alright, so I feel like back those days when Akon used to sing, like, I feel like guys used like those lyrics used to really sink in, all those like really sensual healing lyrics. So like he would text me all these things, and I'm just like, all right, I don't know you yet like that, but okay, cool. But then we now, like, about 4 days or so into when my mom was coming to get me, or no, was it 4 days? No, it wasn't 4 days. So yeah, so that was about 4 days into when my mom was going to come pick me up. So then he started texting me stuff. So like 2 days into for me to leave, so I think it was a Saturday, what's her name, my friend and I, we were like, okay, we've been home and doing not much like all these days, like, okay, let's go to Tantalizers. She was like, oh, let's go, even my cousin will be there. He was like, we should come. So I didn't know they planned it, right? We got there, only for me to sit down. My cousin was like, oh, I want to use the bathroom. This girl now, she left me, like, she really like left me. I now sat down there. The guy was like, now, hey, what's up, can you come? I was like, that, where is she? Like, I've been waiting for her since I didn't know that she went to go and call him to come, and now I'm alone. So he now came to meet me there. I was sitting down waiting for her to come back from the bathroom. And then he was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? This is that. I was like, why are you acting, proving hard to get? Well, I was like, I'm not proving hard to get. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. I was like, I've been texting you and stuff. You haven't been replying, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. And I back then, I was so, like, nice, and I am still nice and friendly. Like, I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So when he was saying that, I was just like, you know how you act like playful, nice, okay. So then he was now like, okay, so I've been having something on my mind. I want to ask you, So I believe that all those his texts were to woo me into falling. Like, how do you just fall for somebody just via text? I don't know who does that, but anyways. So then he was not like, all the rubbish toasting words. For people that don't know what toasting is, like wooing words to sweep a lady off her feet, like, oh, I like you, I like your hair, you look cute, I like your dressing, you dress nice, you should come. I was like, okay, girl, okay, boy, okay, what is it? And then he was finally like, okay, I just want to ask you, would you be my girl? I was like, what? He was like, I heard him actually, and then he was like, would you be my girl? I was like, no, would you be my girl? I was like, I didn't hear you. Then he was like, would you be my girl? I was like, oh, okay, no. Then he now said, I didn't hear you. So he now started playing my own game back for me again. I was like, yo, I'm confused right now. Then he was like, I said no, and then he said, I said no, and then he said, I was like, yes. I was like, oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. You're not my girlfriend. Can you come? He was so happy and everything. He was like, okay, thank you so much. And then he wasn't like that. Okay, I'll continue texting you. Can you come? All right, can you come? In my head, I'm just like, okay. He was so excited, and I didn't understand like why he was so excited. My friend now came back. I think she saw his mood and she now came back, or he called her to come back. She now started smiling and laughing. Ainda, can you come? Oh, you guys are now together. I'm like, we have to talk. Like, that was just messed up. Anyway, we finished talking and she was like, she just wanted me to stay because, he told her that, he was trying to get to know me better. That's why she asked me to stay. But I'm like, yo, I actually thought we were going to stay to have fun, but she made me stay just to help him to get me and all that. And then she was like, oh, I think at that time they had, what's his name? There's this Nigerian artist. His name is Durella. I don't know if he still sings. So that was part of the reasons why I stayed. And that was what she told me, that she wanted me to stay so that I can get to meet him. And back then I was like this little diva in my head. I used to call myself Sexy Skittles. So even now I'm saying I'm laughing at myself. So in my head I'm like, before you know it, I'm going to be in videos. We had one senior in my school. I won't say her name, but she was in one of Wizkid's videos, Follow Me. The one he sang with Young Six. So make you follow me, girl, one song like that. So in my head I'm like, it's going to be there. I'm going to be inside Durella's video. I'm going to be catwalking with my hair. So but I didn't even get to meet him. And the last day, I was now pissed off because I was like, yo, you made me stay, because I was actually thinking I was going to get to meet this Durella guy because he lives upstairs their flat, right? I never got to meet this guy. And apparently, Cossy, the lady with the big breasts, I don't know if you guys know her, she used to come and visit the guy a lot. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to see that big-breasted lady star. Like, she's an actress. And then also the guy, the musician. So I'm like, okay. But I never got to meet them. I only... Funny enough, they said there was a lady upstairs and he was, you know, busy. So I couldn't go, and we asked our aunties and stuff, and she was like, oh, she's leaving today, her mom's coming to get her, blah blah blah. Fast forward to when my mom came back from her trip. She came to pick me up, and then, why am I having British accent? She came to pick me up, and then we now went to whatchamacallit, we went back home, right? My mom came to pick me. I didn't get to see Durella, neither did I get to see Cossy. So I was angry at her, and also she wooed me into, I was still angry at her for just accepting. I pitied the guy. He was so sad. Oh, would you kiniko? And he has been texting me so much. I never replied. So I'm just like, you gave this guy my number. You made me stay in this in deception that, well, I'll see some musician and some actress, but I didn't. I mean, maybe because we were very immature back then or whatnot, but it was just irritating. Anyway, fast forwarded to then we went back, you know, the holiday was over. I think it was like a midterm holiday. So my mom now came to drop me back to school. This was where the problem started. So my mom now took me to school. I was in boarding house, so my mom dropped me back. And then on the line, I just noticed that the matrons were giving dirty eye, like they were waiting for me for something. I'm like, what's going on? Like, and they're marking other people in, like, what it did, like that kind of eye, like, she's here, I'm going to show her. In my head, I'm like, oh my god, did I forget to do my chores before the last day of like vacation or something, like before last day of holiday or something? Only for my mom and I to get to my turn, for them to like check me and check my hangers, my clothes, did I bring all my 5 shirts of uniforms, all of those things. And then the matron didn't even check me in, and she's like, good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon. My mom was now greeting all of them, like, ma, wait, Duro. Do you know what Oinda did? Kinikon, Oinda, she has a boyfriend. My mom was like, she has a boyfriend. Okay, wait, Duro. How? She was texting it. No, wait, I think what happened, no, let me rewind. They were like, do you know Oinda was texting a boy? My mom was like, I don't understand what you mean. Like, am I meant to get mad at that? Like, she was texting a boy, and maybe a classmate, maybe they were just saying about cartoon or I don't know, something, a show. They're like, she was telling my mommy, and I think 3 of them were Yoruba. Then, she was texting a boy. Apparently, that my friend that made me stay begged me, kinikon. I think the older sister of that guy, her cousin, came to school with her and him to report me that I was texting their son. Meanwhile, he was the one texting me all those romantic rubbish. I don't know, maybe, you know those books that they sell on the bridge, that there's like a lot of romantic words inside. Maybe that's what he bought and started texting me all this erotic stuff. Me, I don't know. I won't say erotic anyway, because I was not even developed then, but like all these romantic things. Oh, I wish you in the morning, I kinikon, I like you, you're like the sun of the sky, all this dumb stuff. So basically, they came to report, like, if you are reporting something, be honest, yeah? My mom was now like, what kind of messages? Like, what, like, why is it so deep? Like, she has a boyfriend. Mom was like, Mommy now took her bag off, everything. Mom started crying. My mommy beats me. Ọmọ yóò ti bà tèmi jẹ́. Ó ṣe kíní kan. Ọmọ yóò ti kó bá mi. Ó ti ṣe kíní kan. Ẹ gbà mí o. Kíní. Mommy started beating me. I was so embarrassed, and that was like the peak of when I was at puberty. Like, I had pimples on my face, all of these things. I was still going through that depression, like trying to be a fine girl and trying to be okay and trying to just like not look embarrassed. I don't know, there's this very sensitive stage, like as a teenager, when your friends are like very immature, but it's immature, so like little things matter. Now if I have acne or anything, I don't care. But back then, like, people were like so into my lip gloss. That's when we had this song by Lil Kim, Lip Gloss Poppin'. What you know about me? What you know about me? So I feel like that time, all of us in our heads, even though we're that cute, we used to feel cute. So mommy was just shouting, she beats me. Like, I think my earring removed from my ear, my hair was upside down. I think I did 2 steps, all these steps, all the cornrows of my hair were standing. I was so embarrassed. My mom started crying. Oh my god, my daughter is not a bad girl. I'm a shaking call. The matron was like, yes, no, he's a bad girl. He's a bad girl. She has a boyfriend. They started beating me. In my head, I'm like, hey, Jesus Christ, what did I do? My mommy didn't talk to me for a while. Like, visiting day came, I don't think she came to see me. She was like, I'm disappointed in you. You have a boyfriend. You are texting a boy. I was not just explaining to her that, mommy, he was the one texting me. I didn't even reply because I didn't even like him. I even told this guy no 3 times. He kept saying, yeah, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Like, as if you want to hear something differently than what I said originally. So my mom beat me. She was so horrible, and I think from that day, anything I did in the house, that's how you be texting a boy, but you cannot wash the bathroom, you cannot wash the toilet. That's how you be texting a boy, but you cannot wash your plates. Oh my god, oh go this shake, can you come? I'm like, oh my god. But anyway, that was a horrible phase in my life. After that, I didn't have a boyfriend until college, like university basically. So yeah. it was a horrible time in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and just like a moral lesson, or just for anybody that's confused, in an African home, or rather most Nigerian homes, especially parents that are very into their roots and very African and stuff, you're not like it's kind of like an unsaid rule, or maybe it's said, I don't know, but it's kind of like, don't have boyfriend, face your studies like you're broke your school until you're like, and I don't know what thing is. They want you to face your book until university. And then after graduation, on like the day you're with your degree and everything, they'll be asking you, where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? But then you told me not to have a boyfriend. So how does boyfriend just appear beside you? Yes, I am your man. I don't understand. But anyways, that's just the moral of the story. If you're like younger than 16 here or whatever, just don't have a boyfriend until, just learn from me, don't have a boyfriend. It's the worst. Like, everybody was there. It was like the news of my set. Everybody was laughing at me when I was texting a boy. Meanwhile, I was texting a boy. This stupid girl that was my friend. Well, still friends anyway. She's now in, I think she's in Maryland or something. I don't know. I don't remember where she's. Maybe Pennsylvania or one of those places. But we're still cool, but that girl, she was apologizing. She did not know this will happen, and this same stupid guy was trying to use her phone to kind of upload. I'm like, yo, I don't want to hear, I don't want, not just. Anyways, it was a funny stage in my life, and I thank God that I outgrew that stage. Everybody got over it, and I didn't have a boyfriend for a while, but it didn't affect me because I'm here today and I have a man. A good man. All right, guys, if you'd like to hear more stories from me, please make sure that you comment down below what stories you'd like to hear, or topics you'd like us to discuss about hygiene, health. You guys know that story time is just one of those fun things that that I would just do on my channel, but my main goal here is food, fashion, and lifestyle, health, healthy stuff, healthy living, food, nice recipes, healthy recipes, or sweet good recipes. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account, Mollers My Lou, and also Twitter as well. Scroll down below for the description box to follow me, or check all my other videos to make sure that you're not stale in my world. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I think this video is kind of long. I don't know if it's long. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I don't know what else to say. I think I tick all the check boxes. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thank you, guys.